Don't forget that our S2000 giveaway is now live. Every $5 you spend on theboostedboys.com gets you a chance to win.
Oh yeah! Brent finally got Sho'nuff to the track. It made it!
Made it. Ah, I'm excited.
I'm so ready to see this thing run.
I'm ready to rip it, honestly.
But
it actually feels really good to drive.
We're still in the shakedown phase.
We are in the shakedown phase, so like we have no testing, so everything we do is going to be testing. We got a crazy clutch. We got a lot to learn. But I'm excited to do it.
You have to do your very best to keep that send it attitude out of you.
I know. I was
just want to go.
I was talking to Shane about that the entire way up here. Because yeah, I just want to go.
Anything feels wrong, you gotta let it out.
Yeah, and the nice thing is, like, the shifter, like, if you get scared, you just literally let out and it falls to neutral. Like, I have to physically hold it in gear, so if it's physically held in gear, it's me sending it. Sho'nuff made it!
What's up, guys? It feels so good to say that I'm back at Vandermeer Speedway with the hatch. And today we are doing some racing. This is actually my second day here. I was here yesterday doing some qualifying runs. Brent and a lot of the guys were actually getting their cars ready last minute and they rolled in late yesterday. So I didn't film too much. I just got my qualifiers knocked out, so I will be mixing those in from yesterday into today's video. No spoilers yet, but the hatch has yet to run her 9. But we have one more qualifier left today before we go into eliminations, and I'm hoping we can get that 9-second pass right here on the mountain because the car has never been able to do it at this altitude. The air is way thinner up here and it slows these cars down quite a bit. So I think we're gonna have to run this thing fully maxed out to get that 9-second pass. I'm really excited, guys. I'm glad to be here racing at Vandermeer for the last year, and it's really sad that this place is closing down, but this is where it all started, guys. I came to this track like every weekend just trying to better our times in the hatch, and I'm excited to be back here racing with all the boys. We got Brent out here, Steven's car, which is his son, Mario's Prelude. This thing just made like 900 horsepower the other night, and he's going for the Prelude record as well. He's just behind my Prelude. He's the 4th fastest. He went like a high 9.6, so he's right behind us, and he's going for that record. Got Goofy Built Shane's CRX back there. He was up all night thrashing on that thing, so got all our boys out here, and I'm excited to race. Jamie's coming up to make his first qualifier of the day. Yeah, flying out there.
840.
Or 840. 840. I said
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I wish it was 740. That'd be a world
record. 840.
We got Kyle making his first pass of the day. See how she does. No water box for him.
All right, guys, getting ready to make my first qualifying pass in the hatch, back at Vandermeer, back on the mountain. Come on, hatch, just do your thing. We're back at home. This should be a walk in the park.
At 133.
Not a bad first hit, boys. She bogged on the launch, so we're gonna have to up that 2-step a little bit. But it was super smooth out the back, hit all the gears. She should run a 9, no problem at all once we get that launch sorted. I bet that was like a 10:30. First strip was a 10:55 at 133 turn down with only a 1.6 to the 60 foot. So we just got to up that two-step, boys. Maybe feed her a little bit more boost out the back, and she's rolling. She feels great. You ready to run them, dude?
I'm ready.
So me and Steven are gonna line up in qualifying here. This is our second qualifying pass. Me and him were kind of beefing last night, playing no limit drag racing on our iPhones, racing back and forth. So now we're doing it for real. And this is gonna be Steven's first pass. I already did my first one, ran that 10.5. But we're treating this one like a race. Heads up, first one to the end gets it.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're going up for our second qualifier. I'm racing against Steven. His car makes 800 horsepower. It is front wheel drive, so if we get a good launch, I should get out on him and he's just gonna have to reel me down. But that car's been like a 9.6. So if the hatch does what it should here, I think it should be a decent race, but he still might get me out the back. I turned up the launch control 400 RPM, so hopefully that takes care of that bog. If it still bogs, we're gonna have to go a little higher. And I also gave it 10% more duty cycle out the back. So it was making 20 to 21 pounds on that pass. I checked the log, so same as the dyno, and I'm hoping for like 25 and up, or even 30, honestly. I think this turbo will max out about 35 PSI here in Colorado. Down in Florida, I've managed to make 44 out of this poor little eBay turbo, but up here we just don't have the same air. By the time we get to eliminations though, that duty cycle is gonna be 100% because the turbo technology has come pretty far, and there's a lot of guys in my class. They also have 62 millimeter turbos, which is the class limit, which I have, but they have much bigger exhaust housings, and the compressor wheel design is different, and they're making a ton more power than I am. Like Steven's car making 800 is still on a 62 millimeter class legal turbo. So they're calling us up right now, so let's do the thing.
And that will be at 10:38.
Well, I think that was better. We still bogged, so we're gonna have to play with the two-step some more. But she was definitely making more boost out the back. I think that was a better time, but I don't think it was a 9 just yet. Ooh, 10:38 at 136 with a 1.760 foot. Yeah, I think if we get the bog out of this thing, it's gonna go a 9, no problem, boys. 10.3 is the fastest I've ever been in the hatch when it was front wheel drive way back in the day. So we matched our best time at Vandermeer. Now we just gotta get that bog figured out, and she'll do a 9 for sure. What'd you do?
I made a 1-2-1, but I think I got high score. 14.7.
Holy crap. 14,000 RPM.
Yep.
Almost 15.
High score.
Does she sound pretty hurt in there?
I haven't even tried.
You just let it,
I
shut it off, let it roll?
Yep.
That's a high score.
I'll have Jamie pull the log and see if it
Did the back tires feel like come off the ground? Was it that gnarly?
It felt like it.
Oh,
It
man.
felt under control still though. It didn't feel like Shane's where it just like darts right.
Dang it, man. You were out on me for like a split second.
Yeah. Did you get the slip?
Yeah, I got the slip. It's in here.
You probably didn't even give me a time.
All right, guys, I'm in line for my third qualifier of the day. I got the two-step set to 7,600. The last pass was 7,200. And I think it should go this time. We just got to get that bog out of her, get all 4 tires gripping and going, and I think it should have a 9-second pass in it, no problem. That last one was a 1.760 foot, and this car has been 1.3s before. So we just gotta at least get her in like the 1.4s like it normally does, and it has it, no problem. Looks like for this last qualifier, I might be going up against my buddy Chris. This thing's really fast, been about mid-9s. See what we can do here, boys. speed up here. Oh, 10-1 and 137, boys, with a bog. So close. 10-1 and 137. And that was still a 159 60 foot, almost a 1.6. We just got to get that bog out of it, and I know it's going to run a 9. So close, boys. I'm the right lane. Almost.
So close.
Almost. We just got to get it to leave. It's still bogged.
Yep.
And I know why. It's because we ran no lines to the gate, so it's just making all the boost on the two-step, and I didn't have the duty cycle on the two-step up enough.
Oh.
So it's only making like 10, 11 pounds when it's normally making like 20 plus.
It needs just a little more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Almost there. That's the
We'll get
fastest
that.
it's ever been here, though.
We'll get that 9 on the mountain yet.
It's gonna happen.
It has to.
Dude, is it time? You're getting all suited up.
I'm suited and booted and ready to go, man. I'm pumped. I'm so jazzed up right now.
Dude, I'm so happy you got it out.
I did. We're here.
It's been a long few nights getting everything ready.
It is, and we have little stuff to tidy up. You know, it's race car stuff, but it's stuff that's so secondary. I boosted boy the car, you know.
Yeah,
Let's take it out.
there might
Let's
be
go.
a couple loose ends, but I mean, you spent a lot of time making sure all the important stuff is there.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, boys, this is just a shakedown session for Sho'nuff, so there's still a lot of testing to do. This thing has a very fancy clutch and transmission, a lot of things to get used to.
A lot of things to learn. I've
So,
never driven anything like it.
You know, even if it just makes it down the track, that's a win for us today.
That is 100% a win.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm excited to be here. Finally.
Remember the
Finally.
video just showing it to everybody like 3-4 years ago, like introducing
Yeah.
Brent's new race car.
Yeah, and see, when we lost the shop, everybody was down, you know. And so I started building the car just to get morale up, keep people busy, and then, you know, it's been a thing.
Oh
But
yeah.
Now's the time.
Finally out here,
Yep.
getting ready to make its first shakedown pass ever. I'm pumped.
I'm so jazzed up. And it's coming up quick. They're running one class now, and I'm right after this class, so
Is everything ready? Go over
ready.
it.
I think
Clutch is set, fueled up,
yep.
ready to jet.
Steven set the clutch up, so this is our initial setup, and we'll take this data and see if we can't actually make a pass today. So if it
Hell
leaves
yeah.
the line and feels good, I'll run
You're
it out
just
a little
going.
bit. Yeah, we'll see how it feels.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Sho'nuff.
Here we go.
Brent's getting ready to go up. How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling excited.
Dude, I'm so just pumped for you. I'm feeling your same anxiety and nervousness I know you have to have brewing. But dude, I just
But
want
this
to
is
see
what
this
we
thing
do,
go.
man. We got to break the seal. We got to start going. So here we go. Go, Kyle.
First pass ever in
Go,
Sho'nuff.
Go,
Been waiting so long to see this thing make a hit, man. And it's finally out here. Come on, Brent. There it goes. Bumper coming off. 11-0. A 134. That definitely wasn't on full launch control, huh?
No, that was no launch control.
He just kind of babied it out.
The two-step's like 24 pounds.
Yeah, that did not leave very hard, but probably just getting the jitters out.
It went, I don't care.
Dude, it started shifting and sounding really good though.
Dude, that trans is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like driving it on the dyno, it's like an auto, but with the punch of a stick, you know?
Yeah, it was shifting fast.
Yeah.
Not too bad of a shakedown for Brent. Definitely a super soft launch. Probably get the car back around. Hopefully everything's good with it and he can try it again and get her up on that two-step and really start letting it eat. But it's important that he gets comfortable with the car. She drove back.
Yeah, she drove back. 11-0 at 134.
Hey, not a bad little shakedown.
No, when I went to get on the two-step, I had the line lock all locked up and everything, but it pushed through.
Oh, it pushed through?
Yeah, so then I just rode it out and waited for some power. And then it gave it a little bit of power, went to a couple gears, and I called it good. Started pumping the brakes, and then...
Dude, when it started shifting, it sounded so good.
Yeah. I mean, it went 11-0, 134, and I was like just screwed around. I got way out of it.
Not even trying.
Not even trying.
I mean, already 120 to the 8th with like a rollout, you know, it's...
Yeah, it's...
super. That's a perfect shakedown.
That's what I thought too. So, got attached to the rear bumper.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we do that's why we do the shake.
the bumper off.
That's why we do the shakedowns.
Yeah. Yeah, she blew off, and then when it took off, it took the kill switch. So I stripped the wire with my teeth and wrapped it around.
Oh, did it shut the car off because of the
Yeah.
kill switch?
Yeah.
So see, it worked how it should have.
Yeah, it did. Always does.
Oh, he still got it.
You never lost it.
Oh.
Never lost it. These are some of my OG Colorado scooter friends.
Heck yeah. What's up, Nick? What's up? Love the shirt, man.
Street Outlaw shirt, Ponchi. All right, guys, getting ready to make my last qualifier of the day, and we decided just to send it, and we got the line going to the top of the wastegate, just how we normally run it. So I liked having the boost controller on there, especially when we saw it spitting some coolant on the dyno. Wanted to make sure that the head gasket wasn't an issue, so I've been just going up in boost progressively. My last pass yesterday on the 10-1, it was basically making full boost, and we had zero coolant blowing out, so I think that was just a air pocket heat issue. So I think we're good there. So we're just sending it line to the top of the wastegate. And I also think a big reason why I was bogging yesterday is I looked at the duty cycle control table on the Fuel Tech, and in two-step it was commanding 0% duty on the boost controller. So it was making the same RPM, but like half the boost. I think that's just because it wasn't commanding any boost. So now that the line's to the top of the wastegate, the boost controller stuff goes out the window, and we should be making like 20 plus pounds of boost, which is what it normally does. And it was only making like 10 or 12 yesterday. And I thought that was just because we're at elevation and it was struggling to make the air, but that duty cycle number probably had something to do with it. So we're about to do a two-step check right now, make sure it's building full boost like it should be. I also raised the limiter 200 more RPM. This one better freaking go. And I think this one will be a 9. So gonna let it warm up real quick and two-step check it, and then we'll do our last qualifier. Hopefully we rip off that 9 on the mountain like we've been trying to do for freaking 6 years.
Finally. Let's do it.
And then we'll go and do eliminations after that. And then the hatch is just gonna be on full tilt the whole time because there's like a lot of low 9-second cars in my class. So I mean, we have to get every little bit that we can out of this baby turbo. It's crazy how the elevation affects them.
Yeah, it does.
It takes a good half second off the cars.
Yeah.
So
Here we go.
That's why all those Olympic athletes are up here in Colorado training.
Yeah.
They don't got enough air. Poor little hatch can't
Trains
breathe.
them. Yeah. What'd you see?
It's making 33 pounds.
Well, that should fly. Maybe.
Holy crap.
You want to turn the RPM down a little bit? No?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back down 200. We'll start there. All right, line to the top of the gate. Real spicy.
Hey, it means it's gonna leave hard.
I mean, the all-wheel drive needs it.
Yeah,
I'm
those
just gonna
guys
go-
leave at 30 pounds in the big cars. So
I'm just gonna go back down 200 to where it was, but I think just the boost being up that high, it's gonna go.
how's that?
30 pounds.
Okay,
There you go.
that'll fly.
Think she's gonna go 9 today?
I know she's gonna go a 9 today.
You can
She
feel
has
it in
to,
the air?
bro. Yeah.
You can feel it in that thin Rocky Mountain air
You turned it
that
up,
we're
right?
struggling with.
Turn it up, right?
Mine's to the top of the gate now.
9.5 all day, baby.
You ready to go, Shane? He looks ready.
Ready to go.
Hell yeah.
Kool-Aid jammer.
You got one glove on. Got one glove on his coat.
What a unit, man. He's been working so hard all week. Like, he's an animal. I don't know how he made it, but he made it. Wow.
That V-band.
Yeah, that's you.
It's holding.
It's holding.
I helped Shane weld some things that we're not going to disclose. That shouldn't be welded together.
Hey, but it's working.
It's holding boost though.
Alright guys, here we go. We got the line to the top of the gate. The two-step is rowdy. This is everything the hatch has right here. Hopefully we can lay down that 9-second pass at Vandermeer. It's all or nothing.
Let's go. This could be the pass, man. Let's get a good launch. That's all he wanted.
That's what it was all about for him, is that 9-second
Yeah.
pass before Vandermeer closes.
Shit, that was a 9.7 too.
9.7.
That was in there.
That was our 9, boys. Dude, this thing was spinning all 4 tires. It was just that boost being down on the two-step. That was the only thing holding us back. That was a 9, boys, 100%. It came out so rowdy. There we go, boys. What number are we? Damn, that was a close race. Both cars went a 9.7. I couldn't even tell which one was me, but we did a 9.72, a 140, and we did a 138 60-foot. Dude, this thing all-wheel driving, got sideways out of the hole. The hatch is eating, boys, but that is on full kill. It's crazy that we are a full 10 miles an hour down from where it's normally at in Florida. That's just how much the elevation kills us. But 9.7, we went a pretty deep 9, boys. I knew she had it in her. Hell yeah.
There she is, man.
There she is. 9.
Finally.
Finally, a 9 on the mountain. We've been fighting for this for so long.
I can die happy now. The MR2, this running its 9 out in Colorado.
Finally. We need to back it up, though.
We need to do it again.
We gotta back this
Gotta
up,
make it
but-
official.
She's running good.
Dude.
It left so hard. I can't even believe it.
Yeah, look at that 60 foot.
138 60 foot.
That's.
Yep. So
I
was up
never
in the-
thought this car would be 60 foot and that good.
I know. I was up in the, like, just past the 60 foot, probably 100 feet out. And when you launched, it was like, it like jumped.
I know. Well, I also took the weight plate off, so that just makes it that
Yeah.
much crazier.
So much different. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah,
So proud
man.
of you, man. That was so good.
Yeah, I'm glad to be out here with all you guys. That was
Yeah.
freaking sick.
It's sick. And it's sick just having Colorado. It's sick having Kyle back in Colorado. Guys, just icing on the cake.
Yeah,
Everybody's
I'm
out
freaking
here
pumped, man.
and everyone's running. And it's fantastic.
Oh yeah, well, off to eliminations.
Off to eliminations. Let's get it done.
See what she can do.
Yeah, good luck.
I have to show you guys this wagon that came out to the track. They had a little car show going on. And there's a couple clean EFs here. But this wagon, look at this thing. Looks completely stock. Probably the cleanest Civic wagon I've ever seen in person. The interior, immaculate. This thing is sweet. Belongs to Aaron. You got yourself a very nice wagon, sir. All right, guys, they just called us up for eliminations. and I was number 7 qualifier, racing number 8. Actually, the guy I just raced is the guy I'm racing once again. Yeah, that's that same guy I just raced in qualifying. We were both within hundredths of each other. We were both 9.7, so I'm racing him once again, and they are very close matchup cars, so we got to do our best to try to get him on the tree. We're maxed out on boost, but we did add a few degrees of timing, so that might give us a little bit more mile an hour up top, and might go even a little faster. But if this guy beats us, then we're out. But
You gotta get him, man.
you gotta get him, man.
You gotta tree him.
So there was actually a change in the ladder. We are racing this white hatch here. This belongs to Aaron. He qualified with a 10.4, which if everything goes good, I think we should be able to take this one, but anything can happen. And best of luck, man. This is our first round.
Best of luck to you.
Yep, let's do it.
Let's go.
Come on, Hatch, let's get that dub.
Come on, Kyle. Kyle got it. 10-6. Get out of it. Moving on to the next round.
Oh my God, that was the craziest launch I've ever done in the hatch. That was a gnarly launch. We have a little too much in the two-step, boys. It got sideways. So that was only a 10.6. I'm not sure what happened, but it felt like it was falling off power up top. We did add timing, which it should be making more power, so I don't know about that one, boys. We did win though, with a gnarly launch. That was a 140 60 foot. So we'll have to look over the car, make sure there's not like a boost leak or something, but once I got out in second gear, I felt the power start to really fall off. It only trapped 116, and I let out a little early.
Mario got it. Bumper's coming up. Bumper's coming off. Big back bumper.
It's a silver car thing today.
Right?
How'd you do, Mario?
I gave a guy a ride back. Sorry.
What'd you do?
949.
9.4? Dang.
949. 151 60 foot, man. It was
Jeez.
awesome.
Hell yeah, man.
Ripping.
So I forgot to show before, but Mario went a 9.5 before this, and he has taken my place as the 3rd fastest Prelude now. That is awesome, man.
We still got a little bit of
9.4.
ways to go, but
I mean, you're just
like
over.
a tenth and a half more.
The record's a 9.33, so a tenth and a half away. And keep in mind, you're doing that at altitude. If you brought this thing down to sea level, you'd have it.
It's running really smooth, man. Like the whole setup's working.
Hell yeah, man.
And I gotta work the throttle.
It's all
but
that fuel tank, baby. Putting
Yeah.
in work. That's awesome, man. Congrats.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
So I went ahead and pulled the log, and we were losing boost. It was only making like 10 pounds out the back. Something in second gear just dropped off, and I was just looking over everything, seeing if we had any boost leaks, and I did find it. Luckily, it's an easy one. It's right up here on this side of the intercooler. This coupler came loose and just pulled off of there. It's no big deal. I'm gonna get the bumper off and get that guy all tightened up, and we should be good to go for the next round. And we are all good to go. Got the boot back on, clamp is tight. I went ahead and double checked all of the others. I mean, this side was really tight, so I don't know if this one just, you know, maybe bottomed out on the socket, didn't get fully finished off there, but everything's good to go. Get the bumper back on, and we are ready for round 2. Everything's back together. Quick 2-step check just to make sure we are building full boost once again. We are good to go, boys. Also, I I put this sticker on here and wrote scale on it because this is the first time I've ran a class where my car has to weigh a certain amount, and during qualifying I forgot to scale it twice, so my qualifying runs didn't matter, but I've been remembering ever since I got my sticker on there. Round two.
Round two.
Second pass and Sho'nuff.
Yep,
Think you got the clutch sorted this time for two-step?
Hopefully we changed some air gap. It's still got the same weight on it, so we'll see if the air gap helps. Still kind of learning it. So.
On the first one, the clutch was too grabby, and it just
literally
pulled you
as soon
through.
as I revved it up, it just started driving.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't get to launch it.
Yeah.
Made some adjustments, try it again.
That's it. That's all we can do. We're learning.
It looked good though. I think it has a pretty good rip in it if it leaves.
And the bumper's bolted on now.
Oh yeah, back bumper's good to go.
Bolted or duct tape?
I'm gonna duct tape, dog.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Let's go, Brent.
Fuel pump belt, I think. Spun the tires off the belt. I have no fuel pressure.
She definitely got on two-step that time. Spun the tire, and he got out of it. That was a spicy launch. Might need a push. It shut off at the end there.
Wow.
That was spicy.
That
He
was
might have had a wire
too
come
much on that
unclipped
one.
or something. We didn't
Maybe
have
his
crimpers.
kill switch came undone again.
We didn't have crimpers to crimp the crimps.
I bet his kill switch came undone again.
Oh, probably.
Because it messed it up when the bumper came off.
We used pliers to just, you know.
It was roasting the tire.
Damn.
He just did a burnout. Yeah, it's a good burnout.
Dude, that thing was ready to go. What happened?
Evidently we had some problems up front here.
No, is that your pulley loose?
Yeah, so it just shut off.
It tried to launch hard.
Yeah.
It shook the tire real good.
Yeah, and then I pedaled it, and then as soon as I got in it, it just shut off, and that's,
Well, probably a good thing it shut off if that pulley was that loose.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna find out, but I think the crank deal came, the crank pickup.
Oh, your trigger might be
might-
off?
Yeah, because I'm forward and probably
Dang it.
done. Well, you know, that's why we're shaking it down.
It was ready to eat.
I was like, yes, it came up. It took a little work for it to get there too.
But once it was on there, it was
Like,
Like,
oh,
let's go.
let's go. So, I don't know, we're on our way. Little bugs.
All right, guys, round 2 of eliminations. We are going up against this EF right here. This is Zach. This car went a 9.4 today, has a turbo B-Series front wheel drive. So this one's gonna give us a fight. I don't know if we have enough for him. Do my best to cut a good light. We got her turned up as high as she can go. Got some timing. We got that boost leak fixed. So we'll see what she does. Good luck, man.
Hey, thanks, man.
Go easy on me. Actually, don't.
Take them out, Kyle. What a good race.
We were out on him, but that top end charge, we need to put a bigger turbo on this thing because I'm allowed to go bigger for the class and that's holding me back. Thank you. Dang, boys, we did another 9.7 at 139. Seems like the timing up top didn't help us too much, and he went a 9.5 at 153. Even though we got taken out right there, I couldn't be happier with the hatch, boys. We went 2 9s today on the mountain back at Vandermeer, and we did 2 9.7s, so pretty deep into the 9s. Backed it up, and we went a 140 on that 60-foot as well. I mean, this thing is just ripping out of the hole. It feels ridiculous. We were just a little out turboed there, and that's another reason why I want to upgrade the turbo on this thing so we can hang with guys like that, because we were just out turboed. We have room to go and we'd still be legal for the class. The transmission still shifting beautifully. Another thing to note, boys, what do we do, 5-6 passes? My third gear hitting success rate has been 100% out here. So a little pat on the back from Kyle, slamming third gear every time, shifting beautifully. And yeah, that's that, boys. I'm pumped. She's driving on the trailer and we are taking home a running hatch. So couldn't be happier. Now I get to hang with the boys and enjoy the rest of the night. So a little stress off my back, moved a couple rounds, got our 9s. I'm pumped. Congrats on the win, man.
Thanks, bro.
I got out on you, but you just came around me.
Yep.
I was like, no, Monica.
Just a little bit.
Just out turboed me a little bit.
Yep.
What you got on that thing, like a 6270 or?
Yeah, so it's a Precision 6270. It's an 83 millimeter motor, sleeved, G-force dog box on it.
It was a pretty good run.
It was a really good run,
Only
man.
by a couple tenths. We were both on that tree pretty good.
Yeah, we was on the tree pretty good. I got you by a little bit right there.
Yeah, you got me by a little bit, but then I was 3 tenths out on you by the 60 foot.
Yep.
Had to reel me back in
Yeah,
there.
I saw you in front of me for a look, and I was like, oh, okay, Goldie.
I'm coming.
I called my car Goldilocks. I was like, Goldie, we got to go and get the right ports real quick. So we started shifting, and we came around and got it. So.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'll be rooting for you to move on.
Thank you, man.
You got to show me what you, show the guys what you just showed me. So this guy is a walking meme right here. I'm sure you car guys have seen this meme that 1320 video has shared. When righty tighty becomes righty loosey. That's this guy right here.
It's your boy, guys.
That's awesome, man. Hey, well, good luck continuing forward.
Yep.
I got my 2 9s today, so
Hey,
I'm happy.
Hey, you got it right here to prove it, so.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks, man.
Oh, yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
That boy driving it.
Wow. Impressive.
Derek, oh my gosh.
He's driving it. Oh, that woke him up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get on that parachute button.
Wow.
Got this sweet wagon pulling up on all 4 slicks. This one's a turbo single cam making like 500 horsepower. It looks really mean. I love that thing. Look at that. Come on, wagon. Oh, the CRX got him. This is the semi-finals for the Sport Compact class. This was the class I was racing. Oh! Left lane gets it with a 9-1. Yeah, the hatch ain't keeping up with that.
Only in Florida.
Got Derek and Jamie in the finals. Good luck, man.
Team winners here.
It's cool to see both you guys
Yeah,
all the way up here in the finals.
that's how we're trying to do it.
Well, give her hell.
We'll see how it goes.
Do your thing.
Yep.
Best of luck.
Thank you, buddy.
Here we go, Jamie versus Derek in the finals. Oh my God! Close it down! 812!
He's going insane.
Is Derek alright?
He's alright.
He's good, he's good. 812!
Wow! On the mountain! Almost the first 7! It's gonna happen. Wow.
Dang!
That was good.
8-1. That's so
Good
fast
job,
up
everybody.
here.
That's so
For
fast.
a front wheel drive car at Bandimere.
Wow. On the mountain!
Well guys, that is gonna be a wrap for Bandimere.
That's it.
Had to get Sho'nuff in the hatchback here for some pictures together.
Yeah, they're epic. Look at the thumbnail.
Had an awesome day.
It was an awesome week.
Brent got to shake down Sho'nuff.
Yeah,
Hatch
cool.
got her 9. Emilio's out here hanging out. You know, I'm bummed because Pedro and Fong were here.
They were.
On Saturday.
Oh.
And I didn't get any clips of them, but they said
left
what's
early.
up. Miss those guys too.
Miss those guys. Haven't seen them in a hot minute.
I know, it's been a while.
Everybody's been asking about them.
There's a couple guys out here with Vote for Pedro t-shirts.
I saw them.
it
I
was
saw
pretty
some
cool.
vote for Pedro shirts.
Yeah, we should take pictures of them.
That was cool.
But we're losing daylight. The event's over. Derek took the dub in the pro class.
Yeah, congrats.
And we're getting loaded up for the day, boys. For the weekend, I should say. But
One heck of a weekend.
one hell of a time.
Yes.
Brent has some things to get fixed on this girl, and he'll be back out.
Yep.
Shows
Very
crazy
soon.
potential.
Sho'nuff.
And the hatch is still running. Driving her on the trailer, so that is a win in my book. But hope you guys enjoyed.
Till next
And
time.
we will see you later.
See you guys tomorrow.
Oh, look, there it is.
Well, that's why Jamie's was a little down on power. Snapped her right off, man.
Good.
Yeah. Still happens. We'll put a mounting bracket now.
That's
We've been
racing.
talking about it.
That's racing.
Yeah.
Hey, it was super consistent all weekend.
Yeah.
It was.
This thing was putting in work.
Yep.
Tell them what we gotta do, man. It's a little hood, but
It's a little hood, but so
you gotta do what you gotta do.
I currently don't have a flange to connect my turbo to my V-band and the races, you know, today and tomorrow.
So if you look right here, the compressor housing V-band is much bigger than the existing intercooler one. And it looks like we're just gonna
Ooh, weld it
make
on.
those one piece.
You know,
So I'm just helping him out, get that welded. Gonna have a late night, man.
we are. It's
But
getting
we're thrashing
closer.
here.
Yep.
Well, get to welding this all together.
Heck yeah.